How many times have you applied for a job? How many replies from employers have you received? Have you ever wondered why? Is it because of lack of experience or maybe your education? Today's economic situation is not the only problem that we face while looking for a job. In order to increase our chances in finding a job, we decided to get a little insight from experienced managers with national and international experience. So we asked the following questions.
Well, one of the most important criteria for resume selection is matching the candidate with a job that we are advertising and looking for candidates for. The format of the resume is extremely important. A sloppy resume could indicate that we have a candidate who would also conduct their daily activities in a sloppy manner. So I like to see a conservative resume. I like to see the experience first and the academic listed afterwards. Any significant achievements. What we try and look for is candidates that show on their resume their specific achievements, not necessarily the company's achievements.
Yo veo mucho los estudios. Primero, empezando desde la escuela primaria. O sea, cómo se desarrolló la persona en sus estudios y el tiempo que fue tomando para cada una de las etapas de sus estudios y las instituciones en las cuales se educó.
From a resume teacher, understand that you should not have only one resume. You have to have more than one resume. Depending on who do you want to work for, you have to give them different types of resumes. Not that you're lying in your resume, but you have to tailor-make your resume according to their requirements.
As far as interviewing candidates, we do not perform interviews online. We do, however, conduct telephone interviews. They are brief and conducted by our HR department to further select the candidates before we bring them in for our personal interviews.
I contact the people and ask them to talk to me over the phone. It is faster, it is easier, instead of having make sure that they have the capabilities and one person does not have the capabilities. It doesn't mean that it's automatically out because he does not have a good computer, does not have a camera, etc. But almost everybody has a telephone.
Great. I think if a candidate really wants to put their information out there and they put it online and they indicate on the resume, it's not a substitute for a good resume. But if they want to augment the resume and put something online, even a video clip, and it's made known and it's public information and they've requested that it be viewed, that's a positive thing. I think just like in business, we use all of the different types of media to conduct their business, whether it's websites and television, radio, and such. It's absolutely, I think it could be a very helpful tool for a candidate to publish and produce a website.
Inclusive ahora, ya en este momento, hay compañías de reclutamiento y selección que revisan en internet si la persona tiene alguna página o si aparece en Facebook o en otra red social.
Obviously, it has gone to zero, down to zero. There aren't many companies who are hiring, and those of them who are hiring, as we call it, it is a employer's market. There are too many applicants and so few jobs available, and therefore companies have a good opportunity to find very qualified applicants because the applicant pool is so big. Everybody is looking for a job, but there aren't many jobs available in the market.
Yes, all businesses take advantage of the economy, and our business is no exception. We do get candidates who are candidacies are very competitive.
Para nosotros, yo creo que lo más importante es un perfil académico, pero va a depender mucho de la posición que se quiera llenar. Ahora, es importante tener un balance entre las dos cosas para salir al mercado laboral actualmente. Por lo menos 1 o 2 años de experiencia es lo que usualmente se solicita.
It obviously depends on the type of job and the level of job, but obviously a combination of education and experience is the best. If you want me to give you a very straightforward answer, I would say education first.
I don't think one is more important than the other. It really depends on the job that we're seeking candidates for. As you know, a good academic background will provide excellent general knowledge. In many cases in engineering, you'll get very specific knowledge, but it may not be specific to that industry. So I think realistically, a student coming from an undergrad program or a graduate program must be realistic as well, that they have to add experience to their resume and their qualifications. And with that comes specific knowledge, specific industry knowledge, and specific product knowledge of the company that they're working for. That said, we do not weigh one any greater than the other. I particularly look for a good academic background. It's going to give me an indication of their writing skills, their communication skills, as well as their analytical skills.
As we can see, today's economic situation is obviously affecting everybody, but your resume might be a problem too. The format and the information on it must be tailored accordingly. Also, keep in mind that having a good online presence is very important. Not only having a decent social networking profile, but having a personal website could be very helpful. Finally, remember that experience is not everything, but you should consider internships and entry-level positions as a way to improve your experience in the market. Good luck.